Hi, everyone. Earl here from the Cryptopolitan with another episode of the podcast. And today's guest is Jitesh. Jitesh, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you, Al?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, let's dive right in. Let's
Yep.
uh, let's let's tell the viewers. So, what's the name of your project and what does
Mhm.
it do?
Okay, great. So the project name is a Cubane, and Cubane is a SaaS infrastructure layer one blockchain designed to bring the power of decentralization to industries like insurance, media, RWS, who are more into the enterprises businesses. So this is a more beyond too, and it has a features like a developer friendly ecosystems where developer can use a no code tools, and they can use like a multilingual smart contract to build their MVP products, and as well as for the SaaS or infrastructure business, we have built like our own consensus mechanism that gives them more 1.5 million a transaction per second that helps any SaaS or any infrastructure to use or leverage the blockchain technology. So
Okay.
you can say like we are a bridge, and filling a gap between a blockchain complexities and the real world application.
So, is it based on a specific chain or does it work on anything?
No.
Or tell me about it.
So we are building our own virtual machine. We are
Hmm.
not even compatible or EVM or like Solana or any other. So we have started building from the scratch. We have our own layer zero, and the reason being of choosing our own virtual machine, because we have gone through a multiples testing with the like Cosmos SDKs and Substrate and even the forking. We did forking, but all this plan did not work, and then we decided if we wanted to do if we wanted to make a scalable blockchain, we have to come up with our own virtual machine, and we'll make our what's it like our own layer zero according to the a requirement to the industry. So
Okay. So sometimes I guess, yeah, necessity is the mother of invention. So you decided to build your own.
yeah, yeah.
So, from like a
Industry.
programmer standpoint, let's say someone just graduated school, what does your system do? What does it make it easier for someone instead of building everything from scratch?
I would say like building from the scratch, it's not easy, and it's
No,
never going to be easy. Okay,
no,
uh,
definitely not.
and uh, again, I would recommend if your problem is solving from the existing solution, then you should choose the existing solutions. You should not jump into to start building from the scratch. Okay, but if you could not find the solutions from the existing solution, then you have to try to try to use some try to build some kind of MVP first, because when you start building from the scratch and you don't build the MVP or like some POC thing, so the probably you're going to be a fail, because the
Right.
first thing, you have given a lot of resources like human resources, money, and you have given a time and everything. So the most important thing, the first come up with your POC, like your proof of concept, and once once you got the validation on that POC, so eventually you can get a more motivation, say okay, this product can be worked. So how did we start? So the first stage we have given a time for research, and then we have talked with the multiple advisors, developers, and the developer who has more than of a decade experience, and from there we have start getting validations, and then we have got like confirmations. You can say okay, this product and this model can be work, and then we decided to building from the scratch. So I would suggest to, before jump into the scratch, uh, just try to use existing technology, or if you are not able to find the solution on from the existing solution, then build a POC so that you can save your time and resource or energies.
Fair enough. Well, you were saying that you were working all night to make this thing go. What's most exciting for you right now?
Okay. Well, currently I feel a very blessed that I can work uh, at this moment. And the exciting thing for me, the product that I am building, I feel this going to create a more value toward the society.
Mm.
And my personal goal and aim is to make a blockchains for a like a bring a blockchain to the real lives, and to give a more sense to the societies. So my motivations to work to all night, or like even a 24/7, is just I want to give a uh, uh, to the solutions to the society, so that everyone can be part of the Web3, or like a
Okay,
decentralized.
that's definitely a lofty and excellent goal. So
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. So let's pretend, we have coders taking a look at your platform, looking at the SaaS solutions you guys are bringing. If you could
Mm-hmm.
if you could narrow it down to three big things, what are the three? What you're a genie. You're granting the developer a wish, right? You got three wishes. What are the three big wishes you're helping bring to life and helping grant?
Mm-hmm. The first of all, I just want to mention that I'm not coming from the engineer background. I do research. I have a pretty understanding how blockchain and how technology works.
Hmm.
And yeah, I lead a tech team sometimes. So uh, again, but I can give you the perspective when a developer comes to the platform. I mean, sorry, I forgot your question. You said, like, if any developer comes to the platform, so what are the three things they
Yeah.
can build from the Cuban?
Yes. Like like
Okay,
like three
okay.
things that make their life better, easier, faster, stronger, better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as I mentioned that we have our features like a no code and the multilinguals. So the first thing, they don't need to invest like a much and more time to build the MVP. You probably
Mm.
have come across some people, they spend like a month or two to build the MVP. So the first thing we are solving their problem, like you can come to the platform, use the multilingual features. And multilingual feature, basically it's a features where developer can write a smart contracts in any language. So if you are comfortable with Java, so you can use a Java to write the smart contract. So
Interesting.
the secondly we have a no code platform, which it's like a drag and drop. So you can use the drag and drop features and build your dApp in a minutes. And the secondly, uh, we are building AI powered forum. So most of the developer, they you know they start feeling irritations when they need to write a documentation. So we have like AI powered forum, and
Mm.
with that they can save more time, because the technology we are building, it is working on the peer to peer AI powered forum. And that helps to developer to save their time. And when it comes to the validation of the documentation, so we are using a peer to peer technology to validate the documentations AI going to do. And
That's awesome.
the third one, I would say, like, if any developer wants to build a SaaS product, I would say we have the best solutions, because the first thing, the SaaS industries needs a more scalable efficiencies. And when it SaaS industries, when it comes to the using a database, so the SaaS industries will going to choose a PostgreSQL or any Web2 server, or like even any Web2 database, which gives you more scalable and efficiency. But what we did in a Cubane, we have solved the problems like a data relations management, and they're scalable. Okay, so the third thing I would say, any developer can build a SaaS or scalable product through Cubane.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm an old school coder, and the fact that you have AI doing your documentation, God bless you. That's amazing because I hated
Mhm.
doing documentation. So,
Yeah.
oh man, that was the bane of my existence.
Mhm.
I write the code, but then now I'm already tired. My brain is tired
Uh,
now. I have to write documentation before I forget it, right?
of course.
So I love the fact that you guys are using AI to write documentation. That's fantastic. Where was this
Yep.
when I was still a coder? So yeah, that's really good. So yeah, when you said you grant three wishes, that's really a thing. So that's fantastic. Well, I mean, congratulations on getting the project off the ground and making it go, and like you're making a difference. When you're not
Mhm.
building the Cuban project, what do you do
Mhm.
for fun? What do you do when you do when you go offline? I know you don't go offline much because it's 24/7, but you have to
but
go outside to get groceries, right?
yeah, I mean, I mean, of course. So, I mean, if I don't, do a Cuban, or if I don't associate, or if I don't work for a Cuban, then I usually spend my time for a gym.
Oh, going to the gym.
I mean, I
Excellent. Well,
yep.
yeah. Well, healthy body, healthy mind. That makes sense.
Yes. I can relate so much, because I understand like how health is important when you grow, and when you see, okay, you start feeling some problems with your bodies, and then that's very horrible things when when you are a, I mean, like, if you have money, if you don't, if you don't have health, that doesn't mean that you have achieved something. So both should be go parallel.
No, that makes absolute sense. Plus, every time you get stuck, you go to the gym, you work out a little bit. Sometimes, the extra kick of blood to your brain might find the
Yeah.
solution, right?
Yes. I mean, it gives me a peace. I mean, I spend almost 2 hours in the gym, and that 2 hours is a very peaceful for me. So again, currently I'm not able to find a time for a gym, but again, once
Yeah,
the product launch is done, I'll go for a gym again.
absolutely. What's your favorite workout?
I would say thigh. I mean the
Thighs?
leg.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
legs.
yeah, doing the squats
Yep.
and stuff. Hey, good man.
Yeah,
Don't skip leg day. Excellent.
yeah.
So fantastic. All right, cool, man. Well, we come to the third part.
Mhm.
The third part is really growing your community and getting people excited about this. So if people want to join your community, so number one, where do you want them to join? Where's the strongest community? Is it Telegram? Is it Discord? And then based on the strongest community, why do you want them to join? Give them a reason.
Okay, that's really great questions. Okay, so the community we have built, it is actually so we have a more community in WhatsApp right now,
Okay.
and yeah, I would tell everyone, if you guys really want to join the Cuban community, I would suggest you to join our WhatsApp group,
Hmm.
because we keep giving an update, and we keep talking about what we are building and everything in our WhatsApp community. But now we have started, the same thing in Discord and Telegram also.
Yes.
So yeah, but at the first place, if you want to join, the WhatsApp is the right platform for you guys to joining the community.
How do they find it? Is it on the website?
Yeah, this is on my website. I mean, Cuban website, and we, I mean, you can easily find from the website.
All right. So tell them what the website is so they can find you.
Yeah, you can search Cubane, Cubane dot space SPACE. So I hope so you can find a Cuban dot space. So that's very cool name, Cuban dot space. So you don't need to
Absolutely.
hustle to finding a website.
Cuban.space. That's a great name.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
fantastic. Jitesh, any parting words of wisdom? You told us about the project. You told us what you're most excited about. You're granting developer wishes. That's fantastic. I hope you get some gym time after the launch. But
Yeah.
any parting words of wisdom? What do you want to leave the audience with?
Uh okay, okay, I'll tell you two things. Okay.
Yes.
The first, uh mostly, I mean, I'm now 25 right now, and
Mhm.
most of the people at my age, uh they don't take a chance. Okay. And I would say, first of all, whatever the idea you guys have, and if you are into entrepreneurship and you want to be entrepreneur, so the first thing I would say, take a chance, take a
Mm.
calculative risk. Do not think about what's going to be happen next, because when you start thinking when you start thinking deep, and and you say, okay, now I have this problem. Okay, so for example, you have find a problem, XYZ, and you want to solve the problem. So the first stage I would suggest, before going to build the whole product, just build a POC, or like a one and two feature, just to validate. Because I have a failed a multiple time whenever I go to the build whole product or whole idea, because it's a myth. Okay, it's a myth when you say, oh, I have a I have a product which has every feature, which has everything, because again, out of 100, like 70% of people going to dislike your product.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first thing I would suggest to go with the POC, or like whatever idea you have just tested out with the with some users. And the second one, who are not into the entrepreneurship, and they thinks, okay, this entrepreneurs and this startup things, it's not for me. uh, I would suggest you guys to work with the startup companies, so you guys can learn how to grow in life, how to grow in your life. Because I have come across a people who are not working with a start. Again, I am not saying the only grow you can I mean, you can only grow from the startup, but I can say if you want to grow rapidly, then the startup is the right place to join and the grow yourself. Whether you are a sales guy, whether you're a tech guy, whether you're a marketing guy, or like anything, you should join a startup to grow yourself, because you learn a lot. And yeah, this is what I can say to the audience.
That's fantastic wisdom, 100%. Funny thing is, when I was your age, I did the same thing.
Mhm.
I took a chance on myself, and
Mhm.
it ended up working out. So yeah, absolutely, take the chance, because here's the funny thing: even if it doesn't
Right.
work, even if it doesn't
Yeah.
work out, you learn a lifetime full of lessons taking that
True.
chance.
True. 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 Of
So
course. I mean, either you win or either you learn.
absolutely, that's a fantastic position to take, right? Either you win or either you learn. Either way, you're still getting ahead.
Yep. Yes. So
So very wise words. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Really appreciate you for coming on board, and what a fantastic send off.
yeah.
All right, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks to inviting me in the show. And I hope everyone have like a good new year. And to you, uh and I wish everyone to happy new year. So thank you for inviting me.
Fantastic. Have a good one.
Bye bye.